Okay, so we're gonna do the exponent today. So 4 to the x to the second power, and then number in front of it of the variable we call it coefficient, and then the top here uppercase we call it exponent, right? And then this bottom here we call it base. So 4 to the x to the second power, which means 4 times this base multiplied that many times. That's a symbol of the power, right? So for example, 2 to the x 3 power, and minus 2x 3 power, and then minus 2x 3 power. So when there's parenthesis, this one multiply 3 times, this one multiply 3 times, but no parenthesis, only multiply right in front of it, that's 3 times. Everybody got it? Now this is base, this is base, this is base. So this means 2, negative 2 there, x multiplied 3 times. Everybody understand? But this one is negative outside, but this multiplied 3 times. So 2x, 2x, 2x. Everybody got it? But this one now, negative 2x, you multiply negative 2x 3 times. That's the meaning of negative 2x. Everybody got it? Make sense? Okay. One thing you need to do now, very important thing you might write it here. Exponents. No addition, subtraction. You cannot do anything addition, subtraction. Only multiplication, only division, you can say that. So what I'm saying, 2 to the third power plus 2 to the 7th power. This is not to the 10th power. Okay? Nothing you can do. You just multiply 2 to the third power, you calculate, to the 7th power, you calculate, and then you add it. Okay? You cannot simplify. Only because this is a product anyway, that's multiplication. 2 multiplied 3 times. But now you can do this multiplication. Now what? This means you multiply 2 3 times and 2 7 times. But multiply again. 2 multiply how many times? 3 plus 7 times. Total is 2 to the 10th power. Oh, multiplication, you add exponent. Everybody got it? So product of the power, you add it. So 2 plus 7. Everybody got that? And 2 to the 7th power, 2 to the 3rd power, this division, right? That means 2 multiply 7 times here. At the bottom, 2 multiply 3 times here. You cancel 3 out. Then 2 to the what? 7 minus 3 power. Ah, only when base same. Base different, nothing you can do for now. Okay? When base same, multiplication, division, you can simplify. Multiplication, you add it. Power, you add it. And then subtraction, you subtract the power. Yes.
Are you going to write like what 7 minus 3 is, or do you write 7 minus 3?
After you 7 minus 3, then you can calculate now 2 to the what power? 4 power. Then you can calculate at that point. But when there's variable, this is A to the 4th power is the answer. But you need to simplify. Okay, when there's base same, you need to simplify like that. Good question. Understand? Okay, and then as I told you, even power of power. So let's say 2 to the 4th power, 3rd power. This means this one you multiply 3 times, right? So that means 2 to the 4 power times 2 to the 4 power times 2 to the 4 power, right? That means total 12 times, right? We call it power of power. Power of power, then that's the same as 2 4 times 3, which is a 2. Power, you just multiply. Everybody understand? Okay, and now so let's say this is 3rd power right there. Okay? Then you might multiply this one 3 times. You can do that way. Now you can apply power, but that means you need to distribute this one everywhere. So negative multiply 3 times. That becomes negative, right? Odd number, odd power of negative, that's negative. even power, that could become positive, right? And a to the 2 times 3, 6 power. B, nothing means 1 there. 1 times 3, 3 power. Everybody understand this? Power, you should display it like that. But as I told you, no, we can do this one first. So negative a to the second power b here, c to the 4th power. Then after you distribute it, so negative a to the 6th, b to the 3rd, you need to distribute it here too. Okay? And maybe let's say d. Then c to the 12th power, d to the 3rd power. You distribute it everywhere. Everybody understand? Oh, so this is multiplication and division, right? Then you can just distribute everywhere. But what you cannot do, a plus b squared. This is not one common mistake you're making. They do this way. This is wrong. This is wrong. Okay? This is not. Addition, you cannot do that way. Okay? Addition, subtraction, you cannot do that. So multiplication, division only you can do it. This one is what? A plus b times a plus b. You got it? And then this one you need to fold it. So a squared. This ab. This plus ba, which is ab, which is b squared. So that's a 2ab plus 2ab there. So this is not the same. Okay? So plus minus, just if you see that there, you cannot just distribute like that. Only multiplication and division you can distribute it. Everybody clear? Power, only multiplication and division you can do it. Addition, subtraction, you cannot do it. Only thing you can do, you write it out and then folding everywhere. Everybody clear? And what very important two property you need to know is a is not 0, then anything to 0 power. A to the 0 power is what? Anything 0 power? 1. Okay? Anything 0 power is 1. Okay? So 1. Everybody got it? Yeah. So anything 0 power? 1. So keep that in mind. Anything 0 power is 1. And if you see negative power, so okay, it's negative power right there, right? Then when you get rid of that negative power, flip it, reciprocal. So 1 over 2, 3rd power, right? I just get rid of negative power, then negative power is going in there, then just flip it, okay? And 3rd power. Then now 1 to the 3rd power is not 3. 1 times 1 is 1. 2 to the 3rd power, a. Everybody got it? Yes.
Did you get rid of the negative 3 in the process? Is that on the top?
No. I get rid of negative first. Negative, this is not negative power, right? When get rid of negative power, which means what I'm saying is here, this negative become not negative 2, negative power of negative, not negative. Just flip it. Okay, that's negative power means. Everybody got it? So what I'm saying, let's say, okay? Then negative power means what? Flip it, right? So negative 2 over 3, 3rd power. Everybody got it? And negative to the 3rd power, that's negative. 2 to the 3rd power, 8. 3 to the 3rd power, 27. That's the answer. Okay, we're going to practice more. So, when there's negative outside of the parenthesis, don't touch. We deal with this one first. What I'm saying, negative outside, that keep it there. And that's negative 3, but negative power there, right? So get rid of negative power means flip it. And 3 power. I get rid of negative power, and then I flip it. Negative 3 means flip it negative 1 over 3. Clear, everybody? Now what? I applied these 3 powers, so negative outside I didn't touch, but negative odd power, that's negative, and 1 over 27. Right? I need to do exponent first. You cannot get rid of parentheses here first, okay? You need to do what? Parentheses first and exponent, and then this negative you need to take care of later. Do you know what I'm saying? So now this is what? Negative become positive. It's positive 1 over 27. Everybody clear? Okay, so let's say this is negative in front of it. Then you don't touch, right? And that's negative power, I flip it. So negative 2 over 3 and 4 power. You guys following? Instead of negative power, I just flipped it, right? And I need to deal with this one first. But negative outside, don't touch. That should be there. Negative, even power, become positive, right? This should be positive. And 2 to the 4th power, 16. 3 to the 4th power, 3. It's better. Instead of multiplying 9, 27, 81. 9 times 9, 81. Everybody got it? Minus plus. When you get rid of parentheses, become 1 negative. Negative 16 over 81. That's the answer. You guys following? Okay. We'll leave you soon, okay? So even though it looks like this is minus, that's not subtraction. This negative sign. And this is all one term. So when you multiply, first, you don't need the parentheses when this is not negative. So you multiply sign first. Plus, minus become minus, right? 12 times 2, 24. 8, 0. 8 to the 0 power is 1, so we don't need to worry about that. 8 to the 3rd power. And P5, P2. Then now what? You add it. 5 plus 2, right? 7. That's the answer. You guys following? Make sense? Yeah, okay, we're gonna practice after this. So now, one more and then that's it. So let's pay attention. So negative power right there, right? I just what? Flip it. So 2a negative 1 power p to the 2nd power and 3a to the 2nd power p and 2nd power. Instead of negative power, I just flipped it. You guys following? Now this 2 power, I need to distribute everywhere, here and here and here. So 2 to the 2nd power is 4. A, you multiply 1 times 2, negative 2. B, 2 times 2, 4. And here, 3 square, 9. And A to the 4th. And B to the 2nd. Okay, you guys following? Yes. So number, I cannot do anything. But this base same, you can combine. When you combine to the bigger one. What I'm saying, 4 and negative 2, which one is bigger? 4 is bigger, right? Then A, 4. When you move numerator to denominator or denominator to numerator, that's division. Division subtract of that. So what I'm saying, minus 2. Everybody got it? So P, this is bigger, right? P, 4 minus 2. Because you need to make it everything positive power when you leave the answer. Okay? Do not leave negative power. So final answer is 4 a to the p to the 2nd power 9 a to the minus equals plus, right? 4 plus 2 6 power. Make sense? Kind of makes sense up to here?